Often the term carcinoma of the uterus is used interchangeably and identically with the term carcinoma of the endometrium because the only part of the uterus that has glands or epithelium is the endometrium, and therefore carcinoma of an organ in which the only part of the epithelium is endometrial would be synonymous with the term endometrial carcinoma. Notice here's a cut section of the uterus again. Here's the outer serosal surface. Here is generally the thickness of the muscular wall, but notice that the mucosal aspect is irregular and hemorrhagic. And in addition, if you look, you can see that some of this softer mucosal or endometrial tissue extends into the muscle. Sometimes you can see a sharp edge. Sometimes it's not quite so sharp like you see here, but here's another sharp edge over here. And it may go down as far over there as well. Let's take a look at what's going on microscopically. Microscopically, here's endometrial tissue. Notice it's pushing and infiltrating this myometrium here and here. Normally, the endometrium does extend to the superficial myometrium, but when it does, it has stroma, and when it also does, it's not malignant. Notice that this endometrium is malignant. We'll see some nuclear details soon. Notice it has these little papillary projections. If you wanted to use the word papillary in describing this tumor, you could. Also notice that from a cytologic point of view, the nuclei are very dark, very unorganized in terms of not having their nuclei towards the base, and no problem finding occasional bizarre, dark, lumpy, bumpy cells. Notice that within some of these glands, there's necrosis and secondary neutrophils as well. But even if you did not want to struggle over whether these nuclei were malignant or not, step back a couple notches and look at how it's really invading the myometrium. Here, and here, and here, and here. And guess what? This is really a beautiful field here, because up here you have adenomyosis showing normal-looking glands surrounded by classical endometrial stroma. See that? The glands and the stroma. And furthermore, the nuclei, the cellular features of the glands, are quite normal. The nuclei are uniform and oriented towards the base. On the other hand, this other group of glandular structures within the myometrium does not have stroma and has all the nuclear features of malignancy, with mitoses, pleomorphism, abnormal mitoses, and no orientation, particularly of the nuclei towards the base. So this is adenocarcinoma in the myometrium, and that's benign adenomyosis in the myometrium. And I thank you very much.